Welcome to Fight Week, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Pretty quick turnaround for you on this one, right? Was that by design?
No, the UFC called and they said, "Hey, do you want to fight Curtis?" I said, "Sure, why not?" So I got nothing to do. So yeah.
Were you more interested in taking a little bit more time off than turning around this quickly then?
I was okay with the turnaround. Nothing, I wasn't looking to take X amount of months off or anything like that. I enjoyed the holidays, enjoyed the new year, and then got right back into camp. I'm really the type of guy that if I'm really just sitting around, not really doing anything, I kind of get bored. So I have to have a goal, and this is the goal on Saturday.
They call you with a name like that. What kind of goes through your head right out of the gate when they say, "Hey, man, it's Curtis Blaydes"? What do you think?
When? What date? It's not a matter of yes, no, if, maybe, nothing like that. It's okay. We're doing it. When's the date? And I just got to make sure that everything else is good logistically with, making sure my brother doesn't have a fight or anything like that. So, yeah, we're all good.
It's been a minute since you've had to rebound from a loss, obviously. What take me through kind of, I guess, the mental part of the fight game as you're in a training camp when you know that's a few months behind you and you got to bounce back from it.
Yeah, it certainly sucks as far as, losing. No one really likes to lose. I definitely don't like to lose at anything. But to lose like that, I was in like a bad place for a little bit, just because it's just, with leaving my job right before then, officially leaving my job, the questions of, are you good enough? Should you be here? Did you make a mistake? All that is just creeping into your head. It's not like I'm a single guy. I've, my wife, my son, and then my soon-to-be my daughter's coming, so it's like a big commitment that I stepped away from, where I was guaranteed a paycheck every 2 weeks, and now I can go months without getting paid, and so it was a big thing. But I was in that dark place. I stayed there for a little bit, realized what I did wrong and everything like that, and I really just I didn't want to go back there, so I spent some time there, and just going into this camp has been really good. Just fixing everything that I made the mistakes on as far as in the Derrick Lewis fight. But, man, I honestly haven't been this excited for a fight week, a fight camp in a very long time.
With the Lewis fight, obviously, had you won that fight, I mean, you're right there in the conversation. That's a bump in the road. But does a win over a guy like Curtis Blaydes put you right back where you were before, or do you think it needs you need one or two more?
No, I'm right there. No, I'm right there. He's number 4. In my opinion, you keep what you kill. I take his spot. I take number 4 spot. I'm right there. Look what Ty did. Ty, beat Derrick. He jumped up to number 3. There's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't jump to number 4. And then whatever the UFC wants to do after that, Ty's there. Tom just fought last week. He called out Ty, so I don't know what the whole matchmaking skills is going to be, but I'm really not focused on that. I'm just focused on Curtis.
And obviously, last one for me, but you look at Curtis's skill set. Where is he dangerous to you besides the obvious one, which would be the wrestling, I guess? He's
got power. We're all heavyweights. We all have power, but he seems to hit guys a little bit, when they're not expecting, and that's when he really is able to hurt them. His footwork is pretty good. He tends to switch his stance, but there's certain aspects that I've picked up on and my brother's picked up on that we can capitalize on, and that's just what we're planning on doing on Saturday.
Is it too simple to say that this is just a striker versus a wrestler match, and then all you have to do is just keep the fight standing?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's looking like for people on the outside. But he's a very good striker. Obviously, he's number 4 in the world. There's a reason for him being number 4 in the world. So yeah, it's definitely more than that in my opinion.
When you said you went into the dark place, you let yourself sit there for a bit, and then you got out. You talk about after you made the change and you left the police force, just the doubts of whether you made the right decision, or what? Talk to me a little bit about what that dark place was for you.
It's just you realize that there's a reason why you fall down. I lost, and I was down there. I was not really depressed, but you're down on yourself. You let yourself down. You feel like you let everyone who has been having your back for all these years has been, you let them all down. You let your training partners down, your wife down, everyone. So it's really just, not enjoying that feeling, but knowing that that feeling, knowing what it feels like to be down there, and using that as a driving force to never go back there.
And I think a lot of time us on the outside don't get to give the shine towards the people, the support system that helps bring you out as well. But who was there for you to help pull you out as well?
It was really, my wife, my brother, Pat over there, really just the guys that I train with every day. It's an individual sport, but you're not going to get ready for this individual sport without the team behind you. And whether that's in the gym or at home. And I think that's the biggest thing that most people don't talk about is how of the mental aspect of fighting. You literally can put anyone through a training camp and get them ready for a fight. It's the mental aspect that separates the good people from the greats. And I think that's the main thing that people need to focus on.
So how is life after the police force?
It's awesome. I literally just train and hang out with my son all day. It's awesome.
Has anybody reached out to you to try to bring you back into the fold, whether the old organization or other ones?
Other cops will make jokes and stuff he's he can't wait to bring the cuffs back out. But man, they're tucked away. They're in the bottom spot of my garage. They're not getting it anytime soon. So I'm happy with what I'm doing right now.
Awesome. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Hey, just one more for me.
Yep.
Obviously, heavyweight division, absolutely stacked. Everybody's super talented.
Yep.
Tom, Ty, you've been there with the top of the heap the whole time.
Yeah.
What do you say to the odds makers that have you as a huge underdog here in a division so competitive?
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm not really the betting type, but all the people that I know, they're going to be betting on me. That's fine. Make them a lot of money. Don't forget my Venmo when you hit big. And then, that's pretty much it.
That's good. Thank you.
Yep. All good? All right. Thanks, guys.